I think it's really well structured, and I like the use of how you use sound with the punches that made it a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the fight scenes. So,
Anything else you like about it?
yeah, just the general pace of it, like how it builds up in the storyline, is pretty interesting. You know, and then yeah, I'd say you had like loads of diverse camera angles. So like you had that one on the floor, which is like really cool how you had that, and then you had like loads of like ones in the corners of the room, which is
High
pretty sick.
angle angles,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I like the graphics of it. I like the way that the continuity of the trailer is. Yeah, the editing. And I like the music as well. It really matches well with everything that's going on. And the storyline, it made a lot of sense. I actually would want to watch it.
I love like the storyline of it. I know it's gonna be about someone getting kidnapped and tortured, so I like it, and I like the sound effects.
Okay. Anything else you like about it?
The way the camera angles are, it makes it all suspense and scary.
I like the variation you have in the shots that you've made and the transitions in between them. The editing for it was really smooth.
Yeah.
I also like the scenes you had with the splicing of the car chase with the fight. That added like emphasis on the more action part of the movie. Like you could see that quite clearly from that.
I really like the use of shots that you had. So when you've had the camera on the floor and then the runners are like coming over the camera, I like how you put the sound effect in of when they're fighting each other. I really like that, how you put that sound effect in, and you made it seem really realistic, like what's going on.
Say the transition from the scenes at the beginning, and possibly, I guess, showing the audience the, I guess, business side of the main character, and to emphasize that he is a drug dealer, because I guess that wasn't particularly clear. From the scenes at the beginning, and I guess the audience, so me, would have had to think about it a bit more as to what his business was. I'll say some of the actors were, I guess, smiling, but I guess that could be improved on just by changing camera angle and editing it.
Anything else you'd improve on?
I'll say some of the choreography.
Okay.
Yeah. You know which parts.
Yeah. Fighting parts. Yep, I've seen it. That's cool.
I felt the voiceover, you know, at the start where it's telling the story, could have been a bit louder. And then the fighting scenes could have been cut a bit because it looked like a normal film.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, they could have been cut like with captions in between or something like that. And yeah.
So made a bit shorter.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like the narrative could have been a lot clearer. Like, I don't know, it just didn't really make much sense. Like, there was not really a happy start. It was just quite...
It wasn't clear enough.
No, I feel like they started off intimidating, then it got off, like, more kind of emotional when the friend was kidnapped, and then...
too much action.
Yeah, and then I don't know who the antagonist is, because there's so many of them.
Yeah, the antagonist in this is like it's unclear.
Yeah.
So you have to watch the movie to find out.
And then I like the fighting scenes, but I felt like there was just too much fighting, and I don't really know what they're fighting about. I mean, if they're fighting about trying to win this woman, family, friend back, then where was she? She wasn't there. Like maybe you could have had her tied up or something, trying to get to her. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I think the fight scene could have been more faster paced and like shorter shots, so that becomes faster paced.
So to make it more like tense and more quicker.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I would make the character names more clearer and have more more related to the narrative, so like make things more clearer.
So narrative more clear. That's
Is there anything else you would improve on?
No, I really like the fight scene.
I really like how you've got a gradient on the background, so it's like black fading into white, and I like how you've kept that color scheme throughout the poster and magazine.
Yeah.
And you've used like just one standard color to kind of bring the piece together.
Yeah. Is there anything that you don't like about this?
No, I just really like it.
Okay.
I like how you've used like a mix of high key and low key lighting,
Mhm.
and the shadows creates like a dramatic kind of effect.
Yeah.
So I like that, and I like how the main film name and the coming soon date is the only like color on the picture. I mean on the poster.
Yeah.
So that makes it stand out more and more appealing.
Mhm. Is there anything you don't like about this poster?
It doesn't give away much about the narrative because it's not really too much mise en scène.
Okay. So you're saying there needs to be a bit more in the poster?
Yeah, like I can't tell what genre the film is by looking at the poster only. Like I can get a bit of an idea from the typography of the film name.
Yeah.
But not generally from like the imagery.
Yeah. Okay.
The lighting of the picture.
Lighting the picture. Why the lighting of the picture?
Because it's like a mysterious shadow, isn't it? Like, what's he looking at?
Yeah. Look
And
at
then
me.
But you can't really see the gun in his hand though.
Mhm.
So I think you can make that a bit more obvious.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what else
Um,
don't you like about it?
I don't think there's anything else on the poster that I like.
So what you say you like it, basically.
Yeah. It's just the gun bit. That's about it.
All right.
The poster is very attractive. The main image of it, and it blends in well with the text. Like the bright red also stands out, so it's like you see that first before you see anything else. Or at least for me, I do.
Yeah.
And then you see the main character. Oh, he's holding a gun. Okay, yeah, I like this.
Mhm.
It's really eye appealing.
All right. What don't you like about it?
What don't I like? I actually really like it. It's kind of hard to say I don't like something.
Mhm.
I don't know. I like it too much not to like something. It's nice.
Thank you.
I think the poster's really good. Like the angles really, you tell you really composition the actor to like sit like that.
Yeah.
And then the use of font, like your font is unique, so it makes it like a specific brand. So you can tell like Rect is like like a specific thing, and you use it on the magazine as well. I can see,
Yeah.
so it links together. Yeah.
Anything you'd improve on the poster? Do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say I like how it's white and black. Like that could be symbolic about the movie. I don't yeah, it
Yeah.
probably is, isn't it? And I don't think there's anything that I approve about the poster.
All right.
It looks really professional. Empire is a mainstream magazine, so like he's got close up, and I think that metal thing there is a weapon, but
It's not clear.
it's not that clear. Can't really tell.
So
But
I need to make it more clear. Is what you're saying.
yeah, I guess it could add like a sense of enigma or anything like that. So, but yeah, the layout's really good. Really good layout, and yeah, I like what you've done on the corner, on the left corner with that gun special edition thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells you that it's an action movie. The color scheme tells you that it's kind of like action.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
The picture again,
Mhm.
and then the colours, like the house. Is the house style?
House style.
House style. Yeah, the colour schemes of it and everything.
Okay. So, anything you don't like? That you can improve?
You know the bottom bit where it says Tom Cruise
Yeah.
and stuff. I feel like that could go on top of the masthead instead,
Okay.
because it looks a bit empty at the top.
Oh, okay. So you're saying fill the top, basically.
Yeah.
Like, how does it look?
The main image is really good.
Mhm.
I do like that. I don't get why you blurred his ear out though.
I didn't realise that. You know what Tia said? Why is there tombstone there? I didn't know that was a tombstone for it.
That is a tombstone.
It looks like a tombstone.
I was thinking that too.
It's like, fuck.
But I do like it. I like how all the colours go together.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's all over direct. That title could be a lot bigger because it flows too much into the other mini cover lines. Like it's in the
Yeah.
same section,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know, like on other magazines, the main cover lines like bam here, or like just on him. And then I like how he's like looking, but is that a gun? Is that a knife? I can't even tell.
It's a gun. But you really can't tell. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So make that more clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like how it looks really tired as well. I think it just shows that he's been like trying to fight and stuff.
Mm. It's been through a lot.
Yeah, I like how you like edited his eyes and make him more tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. It looks really professional. I like how you've added the Tom Cruise, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson. I like how you added them in, and then I like how you've added like just like all the conventions, like the price and everything. It just makes so much more sense. What?
What?
It's £3.99, but yet nearly $10. How? Surely it should be like $6.99 or like $5.99.
Why do you like it?
It looks like a professional magazine, like something that you'd see on an actual Empire magazine.
Is there something specific that you like about it?
The image
The
and the way that you put all the cover lines, like the positioning of them.
Okay. Anything you don't like about it? So no, you don't like
I don't really get the graveyard thing. I think that's a bit weird, but
The
like it kind of works.
Again, I like the light and dark theme you're going for. It seems more prominent in this one.
so it's consistent.
It's consistent in all of
Okay.
them. Like even in the trailer, you saw the light and dark.
Yeah.
Within the trailer, like when he ran out as well, he was
Mhm.
from darkness. He came into the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this one, I really like that he has a gun and like part of his eye is outshadowed.
Yeah.
So it kind of shows that there's a part of him that wants to do the wrong thing, whereas most of him wants to do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like. And the expression being blank but not blank, as in like a serious without being serious.
Okay.
As in it shows that someone who's made a decision and he wants to follow through with it.
Okay. I see you looking at the picture. Anything else you like about the magazine?
I like the simplicity of the text as well. Again, the text really draws you in. It's not something super fancy, or it's not something that's going quite different. It's sticking to the simple, bold characters in capital, just to show that this is something that you should look at.
I like how you've got a close up of like the main character on your magazine, and how you kept everything like aligned to the left.
Yeah.
That looks really good, and how you positioned everything, kept his kind of face clean. That looks really good.
All right, that's cool. Anything you dislike about it, or what you would improve on?
Maybe your title, of like this bit here.
Mustard.
To the title, I think you could have had a bit more boldness to it, because it looks a bit flat. Like the colour as well just seems a bit flat.
Yeah.
But other than that, it looks really good.
Okay, so obviously now you've seen the reaction and my audience feedback, so I'm going to summarise it up a bit. So what I've learned basically for the first question asked, which was, what did you like about my trailer? And I've got like good, like most of it was good actually. They said that they said that was well structured, the fight scene was good, the music went along really well, the structure of it, diverse camera angles, continuity editing, use of sound effects was actually, they said that was good. The storyline was quite clear, and obviously the graphics and how it builds up, that's what they really liked overall, to put that back. And yeah, I see that. I think that's really cool. Alright, now what I learned from this for the trailer. So basically, I learned that some of my transitions from the beginning should have been, well, to be honest, let's say the narrative should have been clear. Like, that's what I got mostly. That's what most people said. And it's clear, so that's something that I could improve on to make it clear. And yeah, probably my voiceover should have been louder. Also, the montage should have been a bit more, obviously, quick, add more scenes, such as more of a car scene, more like running scene, instead of all fighting, because I think it was mainly based around fighting, which I could improve on, obviously. And as I said, the story needs to be clear now. Yeah, that's what I've learned. So that's what I could actually do to improve my trailer, which is actually fair points. I actually agree with that. Okay, so now also I'm going to read some YouTube comments. Savraj says, good editing and camera shots could improve by making the storyline a bit more clear, as, yeah, I've said before, obviously that needs to be clear. Hiroshima said there's some really good camera angles that are effective, and the fighting scenes was recorded and edited very well. Also set the genre. The enigma is clear. What you could have done is potentially add captions to make the storyline more interesting. Actually, could have. Yeah, I think I could have added some more captions to obviously make it clear, as many people said it wasn't that clear. And someone called KS said, love fight scenes, very well edited. Thank you for actually not really bad comments, only just making the story. I think that's the only one I've found. But yeah, overall on that, I can just probably, if my story was clear, and obviously some advice, montage being a bit more faster paced, that would have probably made my trailer a bit more better, way more better. Okay, so now moving on to the poster. So obviously from the focus, well, the audience feedback, the interviews I did, I got quite a few things. I think it was mostly good though. So as people were saying, they like the gradient, the shade, how it changed from black to white. They also like the structure, the color scheme that I've kept consistent throughout my trailer and my magazine. They liked it as well. Yeah, color scheme. Also gradient, the mixed lighting, they like the lighting as well. Light and dark, simplicity of the text, that was actually really clear. Yeah, this just shows that mystery of it, creates an enigma, as the picture obviously shows a gun there, so quite clear. And yeah, people found it really attractive, and the font, actually the angle and composition of the thing. One person said that looks good. One person said it looks professional, which I'm really happy about actually. But yeah, that's what good points. Moving on to the bad points though. Bad points. Well, they're not that bad. Some people say, probably needs someone said it's a bit too plain. I kind of agree with them actually. It looks a bit too plain. I think I should have added something more to the background to give it more of effect, make it the poster stand out more, and obviously bring the audience in. Well, really, that was the only bad points I got from my poster, which I'm actually proud of. Actually, I'm happy about that. Moving on to my magazine. Obviously, people said it got a good structure. They liked the main image of how it was how it's a close-up of the main character. Obviously, simplicity of how I kept it along. I've kept it tidy. I kept it to one side. That's what they liked as well. But there was a few improvements that they were talking about, probably the gun could be shown more clearly to obviously show it's actually a gun, because it doesn't really look like a gun. Also, there was my boost, which looks like a tombstone. Obviously, it goes along well, but it's kind of, I don't know, it looks a bit irrelevant, if you get what I mean. Another main point was to add a skyline. As you can see on top, it looks plain. If I added a skyline, it would look much more better. Yeah, that's what I got from the audience feedback. And what I also did was uploaded my poster and my magazine onto Instagram. Well, obviously starting off with my magazine. got mainly good comments like Savage saying his face, yeah, it's bad. Joking, don't cry, Savage. Dylan said, by limiting the cover to 3 main colours, you've made the cover more eye-catching and appealing to anyone who sees it, and the simple capitalization of text draws your eyes of what's written written in the text without overshadowing the image. Ooh, wrote a lot, but that was a good one. Priya said she loves the poster. Colour stands out well. Obviously, you get a sense of it's horror, sci-fi. It's actually a thriller, but I get what you mean. Milan says it's good. Kish says that's mad, bro. Mohit says #nice with emoji. Thanks, Mohit. Kavita says good use of lighting, as many people said. I like how you've only shown the colours from the film name and cover lines, but obviously they're all consistent, which makes it eye-catching. Thank you for that. I like how you've carried out, well, Naomi said, I like how you carried out the same colour scheme as your poster, and the close-up of the character works really well. I've got that a lot from a lot of people, actually. That's one thing. Ross X123 says, bless. Well, bless you too. Prashant says, well laid out, colour scheme ties it together nicely. Thank you, Prashant. Thank you everyone that commented on there. And obviously now moving on to my poster. The Sith Lords 3 says, looks mad, like the text and filters kind of looks like Suits. I'm thinking that's the drama TV show Suits. Janiksha says awesomeness. Ravi says professional, good colour scheme, shows the genre well. Dylan again comments the aspect of the light and dark really grab your attention, and the simplicity of your text make you focus on the image, getting anyone who sees it curious. I think I got that. Limmy Mystery says professional looking poster, low-key lighting creates a tense and mysterious atmosphere, and good use of house colours as well. Again, Priya comments again and saying, I like the lighting and the graphic effect of the word wrecked. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new, like, Milan says 100, so I think that's good. Kish comments again, I just clocked my name and it's well designed. G. Thank you, G. Joking, man. But yeah, then moving on, Kavita commented again, good use of lighting, photography and typography, and the house style fits well together. AKA AJ says gang business. I think, oh wait, that's someone else. I think you'll see that. Naomi comments again, I like the use of the colours and the gradient from black to white. Black, supposed to be black, but minor. And the singular colour of red, which is used for the title, works really well. Thank you. Russell's a nice poster. His comments are really detailed there, as you can see. And then there's Prashant saying, looks realistic and like the black and white contrast reflects the genre well. Thank you all for commenting, and yeah, I don't think I really got any bad feedback from them. It's really actually positive feedback from them. But yeah, that's what I've learned. So overall, let me summarize it quickly again from a trailer. It was good about, like, the montage was quite cool, the fight scenes they liked, the camera angles were diverse, they liked that, and the soundtrack and how it built on. That was the good thing about my trailer. But obviously the bad things, which now I know and which I could improve on, is like obviously making the storyline more clear, obviously trying to like have less fights, more different actions, like more car chase probably scenes or running scenes to make it more obviously tense and atmosphere, blah blah blah. What else I could do was maybe use captions. Actually, I don't think that captions would flow, but could try it out maybe, and may have worked actually really well to show the narrative more clearly. But yeah, for trailer, that's it. For the poster, there wasn't really much bad feedback. There was mainly good feedback from them. They just really liked it, how it was all lit and stuff. But I think one thing I could have done, I think one person said, was add a bit more mise en scène to it. As my background was quite plain, to be honest, I could have done something to make it look more appealing and more attractive and catch the audience eye. Again, moving on to the magazine, I could have obviously shown the gun a bit more clearly. I focused too much on the face, I think that's what I did, to show the motion, but I could focus a bit more on the gun. Also, I could add a skyline to obviously, again, attract the audience, and it just makes it look like a proper magazine. Apart from that, everyone said it looks professional, looks good, and I'm happy with that. And yeah, that's my audience feedback.